Your CV is important, very important. Any good law firm or an advocate who has sufficient amount of work will receive CVs from a lot of candidates for the same position. And out of all those, only one candidate will be selected for that position. CV. This is the document which you submit when you apply for a job. It presents your qualifications, skills, experiences, etc. Any employer will go through some of the CVs but not read it in detail and then select a few of the CVs from it. These are the CVs of those candidates who will be called for the interview. So practically, your CV has just a few moments to catch the employer's eye. Thus, it is very important to pay attention and draft your CV in a way so that wherever you apply, your employer will not ignore your CV. So now, what exactly you must include in your CV? Name and contact details, educational qualifications, work experience, participation in co-curricular activities, research paper publications, other achievements, volunteer work, and your favorite, hobbies. What content should you fill here and how? Firstly, make sections. Add content in each section and structure your sections accordingly. You can add sections by making partitions or simply by adding a line. You can do it however you want. It must be just visible that you have made separate sections. Do not write big paragraphs. Just keep it short. No one is interested in you as much as you are. Just kidding. Use bullet points like that, circular ones. Give them numbers like came first in so and so moot court competition or published 3 research papers. Include only relevant information. Go through the job description given by that employer in detail and accordingly edit your resume. Like if you're applying in a corporate law firm, then it is not much relevant to add your internship which you did with an NGO which works in educating poor kids. Include recent information. If you have done too much of activities in your college life, then try skipping all those irrelevant ones. Like if you've already worked at multiple places, then add that work experience and not your internships. Add all the details in reverse chronological order. Like first add the most recent experience and then the older one. And follow this chronology in every section. But what if you don't have any job experience or even internship experiences? Because even I didn't had any experiences before. Don't worry, add your skills which you are good at. It may be writing, researching, or speaking, or any other skill which is relevant to this field. Make a separate section for skills. Tell them how you learned that skill, how you improved it, and what activities helped you excel that skill. But there are certain skills which you are presumed to be known, like using Microsoft Word, typing, sending emails, etc. Please don't add these skills, these are the basic skills you must know. And it will also not put a good impression on your recruiter. Keywords. Include relevant keywords from your industry. Go through your job description and look for words which are used most often. Add these words in your CV. This will get your CV noticed more easily. At the same time, don't use jargon. Make sure that your CV is understandable not only by your employer but also his assistant. Power words. Avoid using those words which your recruiter are tired of reading. Instead, use power words in your CV. You can just Google it to know what are the power words appropriate to you. Achievements. Focus on your achievements. If you received any scholarship or if you stood first in your class or any department, then do mention such things. Other courses. Mention certifications of these courses which you completed apart from your graduation. Also, do add any online or offline course you are currently pursuing, especially related to the job. This will help the recruiter know that you are really interested in the job and want to learn more. Contact details. Add basic details like your mobile number, email address, residential address just below your name, and also your LinkedIn profile name. End section. Add things like your interest, hobbies, etc. Avoid controversial interests like politics, religion, because your recruiter may have different views or he may not like your interest and he may just for that reason reject you. If you are applying to any multinational company or any government undertaking and if you are good at any sport, then do mention it. because there are many companies which require sports players for them and they do take a note of it. Font. The font must be readable and clear. Avoid fonts like Times New Roman, Comic Sans, etc. Some fonts which I suggest are Century Gothic, Calibri, Arial, not this Arial, yeah, this font, Arial font. Just think how sad it will be if you were selected but the employer was not able to contact you because the contact details on your CV were not visible or not much clear enough. That's why font is very important. Margins and white spaces. Keep decent margin and line height. Make sure that your CV does not exceed 2 pages. Best would be if you fit it into 1 page. After you finish drafting your CV, do keep these points in your mind. Let someone proofread your CV. And do not do it yourself because you will not find those mistakes which that other person will. After you have edited your file and it is ready to be printed, then save that file in a PDF document. Name your file smartly because there will be many files with the name resume, biodata, CV with your employer. So you name your file in such a way so that it is easily noticeable. For example, you can name your file with your name itself with the post you are applying for. Update your resume. You must not carry the same CV even after working for 2 years. Add that work experience, other things which you have achieved and keep on updating. And that's it for this video. I hope this video was informative and you learned something, and that's why if you learned something then you must like the video, right? So do hit that like button, and if you like the video then you must share this video with all of your friends, right? Then also press that share button and share this video on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can with all of your friends. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.